A billionaire CEO was driving his intoxicated female employee home after a company event. The woman was so drunk that she couldn't unlock her phone, so the CEO attempted to help her with it. Suddenly, the woman's head fell against the CEO's chest. As he looked down at her face so close to his heart began racing uncontrollably. At that moment, the woman regained consciousness and found herself face to face with the CEO. She instantly sobered up, assuming he was trying to take advantage of her, and slapped him twice across the face. The CEO was stunned by the unexpected attack and angrily shouted at her, while she stared back at him with suspicion and wariness. The CEO quickly explained his innocent intentions, and only then did the woman realize she had completely misunderstood the situation. The next day, the CEO and the female employee traveled together on a business trip. Upon arriving at the hotel, they discovered to their horror that they had been booked into a couples-themed suite. Both felt extremely awkward about the romantic setting with its heart-shaped decorations and dim lighting. They immediately went to the front desk to request separate rooms, but the receptionist informed them that the hotel was fully booked. Left with no alternative, they would have to share the suite. The CEO pretended to scold the woman sternly for the mix-up, while she frantically called her aunt to find out what had happened. It turned out that her well-meaning aunt had deliberately arranged for the romantic room as part of her matchmaking scheme. Learning that her aunt had orchestrated this embarrassing situation, the woman wanted nothing more than to disappear from shame. Later, while the woman was distributing flyers on the street, she accidentally twisted her ankle. The CEO, who had been secretly watching her from a distance, immediately rushed to her aid. Since she still had flyers left to distribute, the CEO carried her on his back while she continued handing them out to passers-by. The woman was deeply moved by his unexpected gentleness and consideration. This touching scene was witnessed by the CEO's childhood friend, a woman who had harbored romantic feelings for him for years. Seeing the CEO treat another woman with such special care filled her heart with jealousy and pain. She later confronted the CEO at his home, demanding to know the nature of his relationship with his employee. However, the CEO refused to answer her probing questions and asked her to leave instead. After his childhood friend departed, the CEO spent the entire night contemplating his feelings for his employee. By morning, he had reached a clear conclusion: he was in love with her. He decided to visit her at the veterinary clinic where she worked, only to find his male best friend already there. When the CEO asked what he was doing there, his friend explained that he had developed feelings for the woman and had been frequenting the clinic to get closer to her. This revelation shocked the CEO, but he advised his friend to give up his pursuit. His friend then asked pointedly if the CEO also had feelings for the woman, but the CEO stubbornly refused to admit it. The friend later sought out the woman's younger brother to learn more about her preferences and interests. That evening, he invited her to walk her dog and surprised her with an elaborate fireworks display. However, the woman noticed that the fireworks spelled out someone else's name, which confused her greatly. When the friend realized his deception had been discovered, he quickly fled the scene. It turned out that he had been secretly meeting with the woman against his family's wishes and was completely broke. When he heard that someone was planning a fireworks show for their girlfriend, he decided to take advantage of the situation. Later that evening, as the woman was walking her dog alone, she encountered the CEO on the street.